Good morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style, and now natural hair care. So if you were into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel and then click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So today we are going to talk about fall trends. Fall is right around the corner. Here in the Carolinas, it is still blazing hot, but let's go ahead and talk about some of the wearable fall fashion trends. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first, let's talk about some fall trend colors. The very first one is going to be red. Red everything. You guys know that I'm not particularly a red girl. You guys will see me wear red every Friday because that is the color of Aiden's team or his football team. But other than the actual clothes that I wear to his football games, I don't really have anything red in my closet, but it's going to be red everything, okay? The next color is going to be, they're labeling this as kind of like olive oil. So I guess it's like right in between like green and yellow. I think it's a very, very, very beautiful color. And you guys know that I'm putting up photos right here. But it's just going to be that color. You have the shoes, you have the stockings, you have the dresses, you have the pants, you have the tops, okay? And then the last color is going to be mellow yellow. I am not really a yellow girl either, but I do think that this hue, especially with the first photo, I think that the hue is very pretty on this particular woman's skin. But those are going to be the hottest colors so far for fall. You have red everything, you have olive oil, and you have mellow yellow. So the very first trend is going to be plunging necklines. And when I mean plunging, I mean plunging. Chanel, so if you are someone like me, you can still do this trend. All you have to do is just put something under it, and I will give you the perfect example. Here is my Zara Chanel inspired dress or tweed dress. I would probably say I've had this for a good 4 years now, and it still looks very new, still looks very expensive, still looks very chic. You can see how far the actual dress goes down. So for someone like me who likes to be covered up or who likes to, be on trend, try new trends, but doesn't want to also be so revealing, you can just simply put something under it. You don't have to necessarily just wear the plunging neckline by itself. And then, like I said, Chanel on the runway for fall 2023, they did the exact same thing. They have like this beautiful plunging neckline when it comes to the dress, and then they chose to put something on under it. And then the other two photos, I believe one is black and they do have some cutouts, but they also do have the plunging neckline. And then also coats. You're also going to see plunging necklines when it comes to coats. The next trend is going to be unique knits and sweater dresses. You guys know that I live in midi dresses, but more importantly, when it comes to fall and winter, I live in sweater dresses. So I am so glad that they are on trend. I have two examples for you. So with the unique knits, I do have two examples. The first one is going to be my novelty sweater. It's a very beautiful color, but it's my novelty sweater from And Other Stories. It has, I believe, like a star, a snake, and a moon. I chose to pair it with my Dior shoes, and then I believe that's a Pixie Market skirt. Love the look. And then the second one, you guys know if you've been watching my channel that I stocked this dress so bad. It finally went on sale and I bought it. But this is also a unique sweater. It is a sweater dress, but you can see with the details, it has the beautiful cable knit. It also has the puff sleeves, which you guys know I love. And then it has like the balls that are attached, okay? So sweater dresses and unique knits. The next fall 2023 trend is going to be peplums. Yes, peplums are back. This was very much for me a college thing. This was back in 2011 and 2012. I remember I had the most adorable peplum jacket from H&M. I wore that thing to death, okay? The two examples that I do have, the very first one, which is going to be in more of like a casual setting, is going to be from Brandon Maxwell. I love this look. I love that it's monochrome, and I love the shade of the color. The second one is going to be Paco Rabanne, and this is definitely going to be a more elevated look, something for not even cocktail hour, but something for, maybe a Christmas party, a very fancy Christmas party, but something maybe like a gala or something like a Christmas party. I love the metallics of it as well, but peplums are back. The only thing that I will say as far as peplums are concerned, just watch the placement of it. Sometimes they have them like where, like Ampere starts like right after your bust line. They have high-waisted, and they do have some that are like drop lower with peplum. But I know for a lot of people, they disliked peplums when I believe it was in the 80s. They disliked them then, they disliked them in the early 2000s, and they're going to dislike them now. But we also saw Moschino had some as well, so they are definitely back. The next trend that I am very excited about, because if I am not in a sweater dress, I am in a matching set. I do have 2 examples for you, and you guys have seen these 100 times before. The very first one is going to be from ASOS. I like this one because it is off the shoulder, gives a little bit of, sexiness while still being covered. And I love the color, and I love how cozy it is. The second one, I would probably say, out of all of the sweaters that I have bought, or out of all of the matching sets that I have bought, I would probably say to date, this is my most favorite, and I get compliments every single time I wear it. But it is that very beautiful green hue, and it is my Zara set. Absolutely love it. Every single time I leave the house, I get compliments, okay? But I love matching sets because they are chic. Most of the time, they are monochrome, and they are just so easy. You put it on, you get your purse, you get some accessories, you get your shoes, you do your hair, and you're out the door, okay? But matching sets, they're on trend. The next trend, which probably is trending every year, but there's going to be more of an emphasis on the shearling and the faux fur. I will see if I can find some pictures, but I have seen like shearling sandals and like shearling shoes. So basically they will have the sandal, and then like at the base of the shoe is where the shearling and the fur is, right? But I do have one example, and you guys have seen this before. It is this gorgeous bag from Brandon Blackwood. It is a top handle, and it is a mini bag. You guys know that the top handle is my favorite bag, but I love this because it makes such a simple but yet elegant statement, right? You have the top handle, and then you do have this faux fur that does go all the way around the bag. And then of course, I love the very deep, rich chocolate color, okay? But shearling and faux fur will be in for fall. Another trend, which is a staple in my closet, so I'm so excited, but it is going to be statement earrings. They were everywhere on the runway for fashion, or for fall of 2023. You had Elie Saab, you had Valentino, you had Vivienne Westwood. You had just so many designers that were doing this as well, because statement necklaces are going to be in as well, very chunky. But I have on statement earrings right now, but I love statement earrings. You guys know that I have a multitude of them. I will give you kind of a pro tip, or just a tip, because I did not realize this prior to shopping this place, but J. Crew. Even though I consider J. Crew somewhat to be maybe like business casual, like business quirky, when you go to their jewelry section, you will find that they actually have very well made, very well priced statement jewelry, especially earrings, okay? But just go all out with your earrings. You're going to have the huge studs. You're going to have the champagne, you're going to have the champagne dangling. You're going to have the colors. You're going to have the florals. Statement earrings. The next trend, which at this point is a part of my closet, and I'm wearing it right now. But the next trend is going to be off the shoulder, whether it be tops or whether it be dresses. You guys know at this point it's a staple, it's probably an obsession, but you guys know how many of these tops that I have. Really quickly, let's run down a couple of them. I have the green off the shoulder, the completely off the shoulder Zara top. I have the block. I have the black, where it's kind of like an origami off the shoulder top from Zara. I have the off the shoulder top with the corset from RBX. And then the last one that I have is from Ajay, and it's more of like a pinkish cream color, okay? With all of the draping as well. When I tell you that I am so excited that off the shoulder is on trend, I am so excited, because that means that I'm going to be able to stock up, which essentially I already have, but I need more, okay? But yes, the next trend is going to be off the shoulder. And as you guys know, when it comes to the shoulders and when it comes to the back, I feel as though that those are two components of the woman's body that she can show, without being overtly sexy, okay? But off the shoulder tops are trending. The next trend. So we all know that for spring and summer, especially for summer, the length of our skirts and our dresses was going to be maxi. For fall and winter, we are going to bring that up a little bit more, and we are going to do T-length. I do have an example for you guys. You guys know that last year for my birthday, I bought that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous black circle skirt from Bottega Veneta. I absolutely love that skirt. It's simple, but it's also statement, and it will be in my closet for a very long time. But this tee length was everywhere. Dior had it, Prada had it, Paco Rabanne had it. A lot of people had it, okay? Not saying that you still won't be able to wear your maxis, but what is trending right now, or what is going to be on trend for fall and winter, is going to be a tee length. The next fall trend is going to be busted couplets. I don't have an example of this, but we saw it all over the runway, and we've been seeing this actually since the summer. I know we had Dion Lee, we had Christopher Esper, we've had a couple of high street brands like Pixie Market, but it's going to be a corset, but there's going to be an emphasis on, of course, the breast area. There might be a hole here. There might be some origami going on right here with this being straight. It's just going to be very different corsets with the focus or the emphasis on the breast, right? I know Pixie Market had one. They had it in the dress, which sold out in minutes, and then they also had it like in the sleeveless top. But those are still going to be in for fall. Pro tip, if you are uncomfortable with that, again, just like with the plunging neckline, all you have to do to bring that piece from spring to fall or from summer to fall, put on a turtleneck right under it or put on some type of button up, and it will also give you a very different edgy look. The next trend is going to be sculpted sleeves, and this to me is kind of taken over or has replaced puff sleeves or voluminous sleeves. I still have them in my closet. I still wear them, but I do have this example for you. It is going to be my Express cream sweater dress. I love this because of the color, and I love it because of the sculpted sleeves. But just to give you some other very, very, very beautiful examples, awake mode. If you are looking for something, I would consider them contemporary to luxury, depending on what you are buying, or moderate. If you are looking for a very different piece, I would encourage you to look up Awake Mode. They have some gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pieces, just like the jackets that I am showing you, but it's just going to be very sculptural sleeves, okay? And the last trend for fall 2023, I have been waiting for this to be back on trend, and I say it all the time whenever I bring this up or whenever I do like a lookbook or an OOTD of the day. I don't care what anybody else says, but turtlenecks, okay? Turtlenecks are finally back on trend. I don't care what anybody else says, but turtlenecks are sexy and they are classic and they are chic, okay? Now, of course, you just do have like your regular turtlenecks. This first look right here, my turtleneck is from J. Crew with that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colored coat, blue coat. I absolutely love this look because it's classic, but it's very different for me when it comes to the color, right? And then the second look is just going to be your classic cognac color. And then I chose to make it a little bit more interesting again with the blue coat, right? But you do have other ones that I will show on the runway where, of course, you're just going to have your, basic run of the mill turtleneck, but then you're going to have someone who's going to add maybe like a brooch or like a brooch here and then have like something dangling. They might add some pearls. They might add some embellishments. One of the photos that I'm going to show you was like a very fluffy blue turtleneck, right? Very different. And like I said, I don't care what anybody says, but just like your classic turtleneck is very sexy. You throw that on with a nice fitted pencil skirt, some pearls, a top handle, and some heels. Sexy, chic, ease, beautiful. Okay, like I said, I don't care what anybody says. Turtlenecks are sexy. So those are all of the trends that I have for you. And for the most part, a lot of them are very wearable. And really, you should have a lot of these already in your closet. And I'm actually quite surprised to say that my wardrobe for fall 2023 and possibly winter 2023 is trending. I cannot believe right now that several of these that I'm looking at, I already have in my closet. I think for this year, I think we can say that, I'm going to be a trending girly, right? I'm going to be one of the girls, one of the fashion girls. But just let me know in the comments which trends are your favorite. Let me know what you already have in your closet. Let me know if you want to try something. I just want to remind you that here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And of course, right here, I'll put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. Bye.
We always have it coming.